Alright, let's go over the what I got today. Some people pointed out, I guess you really can't call it a raid, so we'll call it a glorified pick. How about that? Neo Geo, I love Neo Geo. I got a lot of Neo Geo stuff, or a lot for me anyway. A couple doubles. Ninja Combat Baseball Stars, World Heroes 2 Jet 2-9, NAM 1975, so I grabbed one of them yesterday by accident. Metal Slug, Metal Slug 2, Metal Slug X, Art of Fighting 2, Viewpoint, another Viewpoint, I got two of those on purpose. Puzzle Bobble, Arrow Fighters 2, 8-Man, which I really never heard of. Super Spy. These here are pretty cool. 4 of these, I forget which 4, are they're entire kits that even though they're open, according to him, they were never installed in the game, they were never used. Which I can kind of believe. If you look in here, this is all mini marquee and the stickers and everything, and then the game cartridge in there. I thought that was, I'm sorry if my camera work is bad. The really cool thing, for me anyway, was if you look at this. All right, no, that's not his address. Feel free to check him out though. It's Jefferson Valley Mall. This is the mall where I used to play. It's in Yorktown where I live, far away from where he is, which is interesting. But this is the mall where I used to play Neo Geo all the time. And this is World Heroes. This is the game that me and my brother used to play all the time on Neo Geo in the Jefferson Valley Mall movie theater. And there's a World Heroes cartridge in here. So, I mean, you know, obviously it could have been switched out at some time, but I thought that was cool. That this possibly could be the cartridge that we used to play however many years ago. It's probably as close as I'll ever get to owning an actual game that I played on location. Fatal Fury 2, World Heroes 2, Art of Fighting. Yeah, I know, I got 2. I don't know why. Fatal Fury. They all work. I just got done testing them. Some of them need to be cleaned, but they all work in general. A bunch of mini marquees here. Let's grab them. I got a 1 slot with Fighters History Dynamite, and another 1 slot over here. This is a small 1 slot. This is a big 1 slot. I guess I don't know a ton about Neo Geo. I just know that I like it. That's good enough for me. I got 3 4-slot boards. 2 of the 3 of them work. I think this is the one on top that doesn't work. One under there works. I tested it. I have one over there and there. That works. Paperboy. I pulled this out, and he doesn't remember ever having a Paperboy. He had that Championship Sprint cabinet. Maybe that was a Paperboy at one time. But I compared it to my Paperboy board in here. And everything looks like, you know, it's missing a couple ROMs, I think. I gotta double check, but it doesn't look in horrible shape. It's on the original plate. You know, this wasn't in a box. This was up on a shelf, so, you know, God only knows what it's been through over the years. But we'll test it out. I have a bunch of extra Paperboy boards now. If this works, I'm gonna have to sell some Paperboy boards because this will be my 3rd set. If it works or I get it working, not including what I have in there. I don't need 4 sets of Paperboy boards. Maybe 3, not 4. That's over there. Don't pay attention to the manufacturers. They just took kit boxes and put other stuff in. Contra, 2 boards, 2 wiring harnesses. I have yet to test them, but according to him, he believes they work. So, it's 2 Contras with harnesses. That's happy to see that. CPS's 2 system, Street Fighter 2 Champion, Hyper Fighting. Again, all the stuff in the boxes, he said worked. And quite frankly, for the price I got everything for, even if they don't, I can't complain and I really don't care. Turtles. There's 3 Turtles boards in here. I think it was 3. They allegedly work. As I said, 1, 2. There's another one down there. Yeah, I know. I'm a shitty cameraman. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. There's a marquee in there and everything, you know. Manual. So I haven't had a chance to test everything yet. I'm not doing it tonight. Simpsons. I'm pretty sure there's 2 Simpsons boards in here. Yeah, there's 2. 2 Simpsons boards. Again, they supposedly work. I have not tested them. Hold the camera a little bit back farther. So, you know, as I test this stuff and whatnot, some I'm keeping, some I'll put up for sale. I want to keep at least 1 of each thing. That works anyway. Oh, what do we got? WWF. WrestleFest. I think there's 1 board. This is a quote-unquote a kit in here. Manual WrestleFest board. Not a kit, just a manual board. Again, supposedly works. Mr. Do. 4 Mr. Do boards. Again, supposedly working. I gotta test those out. I'm not a huge fan of Mr. Do. I'll probably keep one to throw in the JAMA cabinet, but again, if I found out these are working, put them up for sale. Hey, you know, and depending if I can't fix them, even if they're not working, I'll put them up for sale. There are definitely people much more adept at board repair than I. This is Mortal. He just threw this in at the end. I didn't even grab this. This is